Today we're going to make chocolate extract using cacao nibs, a little jar, and some booze. Extract is really expensive in the stores. Good quality ones anyway. You can buy some absolute shite in things like Bulk Barn and whatever. And supermarkets all over the world, not necessarily just Bulk Barn. Good stuff like Nielsen Macy, there are other brands out there. That's just a brand that I use, not affiliated. It's super expensive. Some of the flavors are quite difficult to make, but a lot of them are really simple. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make chocolate extract. You need alcohol that's 40% ABV, so 80% proof. We've got some vodka here that I actually got free when I bought this. Not a lot of that left. Rye, whiskey, vodka, rum. The rum's got to be strong enough, you know. A lot of rum sold in shops isn't particularly strong anymore. Don't know why. It really is that simple. We're going to take our cacao nibs, try and get an organic one because they have a different flavour. You get this real artificial bitter aftertaste with some kind of ultra processed ones. So what is a cacao nib? Some people call them cocoa nibs, cacao nibs. I don't care, call them what you like. They are, on your phone so you can see it up close. If you've never seen a cacao nib, it looks like that. Hello. Cacao nibs are when you take, I'll put some images on the screen, nice pictures of cacao beans and pods growing on the trees in certain parts of the world. Once the seeds are taken outside of those cacao pods, they are fermented, which creates the cocoa flavor. They are then dried for a set period of time. Then they are dehusked, so the outer casing is removed, and what is left is a super intense chocolate flavor bean. At that stage, you can take those beans and crush them or break them into this. That's it. That's all that is. That's what a cacao nib or a cocoa nib is. It's the unprocessed cacao bean. Unprocessed meaning it hasn't been turned into something else. But we want to take the flavor out of those and put them into some kind of alcohol. This isn't enough to fill in here, but what we're going to do is combine the two. We're going to put that in there. Smells of absolutely nothing. And we're going to top that off with some of the rye whiskey. I'm not going to drink any because it is 10 past 12 in the afternoon. If it was 8 o'clock at night, then yes. But, so what we've got there, how much is in it? How big is this? It is 118 milliliters or 4 ounces. All right, so we're kind of just over halfway, probably like 3/5. And all we're gonna do now is just get our cacao nibs in there. We wanna get a good few in there, because we want this to be really strong. This is going to give us about 50 to 75 mils worth of chocolate extract. Lid on, quick shake. The shake just makes sure that there's none stuck to anything, not really essential, and it will automatically start to go a muddy color. That is it. We're going to leave that out on the counter for about 3 to 4 weeks. And after a month or two, this has been in the cupboard, I think for 2 months, you are left with a seriously intense chocolate extract. You can keep those cacao nibs in there if you want, or you can strain them out and be left with just the liquor. But either way, cacao nibs will eventually go off in there. So I personally would drain those out and decant that liquor and then start another one and just keep building up, because you can use this in anything. You can use this in hot chocolate, you can use this in ice cream, you can use this in baking, you can use this in savory dishes as well. Cacao, or pure chocolate has been used in savory dishes for centuries. So experiment with this. If you want to see how to make extracts, natural extracts of pretty much anything, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the like button as well, and I will see you next time.